Team TNY here. I'm back with the Fluffle deck. Really love this deck and I'm glad Patchwork's out. So I'm just going to go straight into it. So you're going to start out with 3 Dog. Dog is your Stratos. It just searches any card besides any edge amp. It only searches Sabers, but mainly the Fluffle part is what you're looking for. You got 3 Bear. Bear is just the quickest way to get to your toy vendor, and toy vendor is really what helps you get your play started. Then I got Triple Wings. I want to max this card out because it's just, there's things you can do with it, like there's a lot of things. You can discard it with the Nightmare or something and get it in the grave for toy vendor. There's a lot of things. Now something that really hurt me was cutting Penguin at 2 because he is my main combo, but he's searchable, easily searchable. So I run him at 2, but I'll show y'all a good combo with him. And you got 1 Owl. That's it for my Fluffle lineup. I think it's only 12 or 13. So yeah, it's 12. And straight off to the edge amps. Pretty standard, 3 chain. Searches your Fractal Patchwork or your Fusion. You got 1 Sabers. He's good to have because he can special summon himself out. And I use that effect a lot to link summon. And that's it for the edge up. Alright, now for my only hand traps. I only had room for 3. And I figured this would be the most impactful. So like I want them to end on as less as possible, so it's just less I have to deal with and get the game over with. So I run 3 Droll. You're gonna be going second anyway. So yeah, that's it for the hand traps. Now I run Kaiju's. So we got these. I don't have a gamma cell. I would run it, but yeah, that's it for these, and that's all I need. This is good for when they put you on a rivalry lock or something because they're fiends. It's situational, kinda. So yeah. Alright, for the spells, got 3 toy vendor. You know, you have to have 3. It's just you have to. It searches your stuff when it's into the grave. Nothing about it is once per turn, so it's just you gotta run 3. Polymerization. Yeah, nothing else to be explained about this. Basically is why the deck is alive, because it's fusion summoning. A lot of people are gonna disgrace me here, but 2 Patchwork. It's searchable and it's a hard once per turn. So yeah. But don't get me wrong, it does start my combos. But yeah, it's searchable and it's a hard once per turn, so yeah. Then we got 2 Fractal Fusion. I would run this at 1 and a whatchamacallit, the factory. But when I ran this at 1, I ended up sending it to the grave. And I could have won if I didn't do that, so that's why I run it at 2. 2 Foolish Goods. Again, hard once per turn. You don't want to run 3, but it's perfect when you see it in your hand. And you got 2 Twins because Rivalry is a card and it shuts this deck down because it's basically like a Vanity's Emptiness. And up for the 1-ofs, we got Reasoning. Now this card's very broken because you can mill your toy vendors and just thin your deck out a lot, and if they hit a chain or something, there's all kinds of stuff that'll help. So yeah, that's why I run that. Then you got Regeki, Dark Hole, and Slumber. So you're basically running a playset of board wipes, so you should see one. So yeah, this just makes your main goal easier. Like you want to OTK and just get the game over with. So that's it for the main deck. It's 40. Wouldn't run no more. Now we'll go to the extra. I'm gonna get a lot of grief. 2 saber tooth. You only need 2 really. 3 is just extra space you could use for something else. And 1 Kraken. Now honestly, I'm getting another one of these. This card's broken. Just a lot of stuff. It's like you can't be destroyed by card effect. So yeah, I'm gonna run it at 2 because it's just really good. And which sometimes you only need 1. Like once you activate that 1 Kraken and then fusion it for a Sabertooth, bring it back OTK. It's pretty standard. So yeah. And then I got 1 sheep. I hardly ever go into him. And then I got 1 tiger and 1 wolf. There's no need in doubles of these because, yeah. By the time I only really use these for Fight for Fusion because like you can easily OTK with just Sabertooth and Kraken. So these are just Fight for Fusion targets. And then for the XYZs, we got Hope Harbinger. Now, if you don't OTK somehow, you got 2 8s on the board. And you can do this and just negate a spell. So, let me straighten this back up. And then for the 4s, we got Baguska and Dweller. Now, same thing said. You run a lot of level 4, so you can just make a Baguska. And Baguska is a really good card. I see it shut down a lot of people. And you can just switch it back to attack, activate Fight for Fusion, and GG. So, and then we go to the Link Monsters. I run Skull Dread and Forload. Now Skull Dread's for you if you're feeling lucky. You can make him, and then like if you have a Fight for Fusion in hand, for sure, make him, and then just, I don't know, get an extra card, activate Fight for Fusion and win. Forload's for problematic stuff. But if you have 4 monsters on the field, you shouldn't need to make none of this. And then this is my tag right here. Like this card does a lot of stuff. It really helps because it takes 2 darks. And then you got Cerberus and Phoenix. This is for if you need to discard wings and you ain't really got nothing to discard it. And then Link Karibo. Link Karibo comes in handy, say if you activate Toy Vendor and you reveal a wings. Wings ain't doing no good on your field, so you can just link it away, Link Karibo. And then you get your wings effect to draw 2 and search. That's it for the extra deck. For the side, I got 3 Gamma and the driver. This is just going second. You know, stuff like Gokies and Sky Strikers. And then I got this for True Draco and just back row stuff. Because you can OTK without your normal summon. And yeah, so that's why that's in there. And then Red Reboot again for True Draco, because that's one thing that this struggles against. Just, well, not really True Draco, just Floodgates. So that's it for the going second part of my side deck. Okay, so people are going to make you go first. So people are going to make you go first. And Torrential Tribute, Judgment, Warning. So the reason Torrential is because you can make your Sabertooth. Like, can't be destroyed by card effects. So you can just end on the Sabertooth. Set maybe a Warning this, and Torrential and Warning should shut your opponent down. Unless they just got a good hand. So that's it. Hope y'all like it. That's it. So thank you.